getting ready to pull up our onions. So as you can see right here, all the tops have fallen down and they're ready to be pulled. Hey, welcome back to Life in Every Season. Let's go check out the garden. You can see my basil's doing well. And I'm starting to get a lot of tomatoes, which I'm really excited about. And I've got a couple that are actually starting to ripen. They're pink. They're pink. My pepper plants are crazy full, and I've got to do something with them this week. I have plans for that. I'm getting ready to pull up our onions. So as you can see right here, all the tops have fallen down, and they're ready to be pulled. So let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, bugs. Sorry. Well, that one's a little tiny, but we'll take what we can get. Not bad sized. And Libby's coming to help. One of the things that I like about growing our own onions like this is the onion you buy in the grocery store are massive. And most of the recipes call for a small to a medium onion. Well, this is considered a medium onion in a normal world, not in our hyper grocery store world. And that way I can use a whole onion like this, and I don't have leftover onions in my refrigerator, and I have a tendency to forget about them once I've done that. And then they go bad. So this way I feel like I have less waste. And the flavor of them, I used these the other night in our beans and rice dish I made, and it had so much more flavor.
You said the same thing about the garlic, didn't you?
The garlic is amazing. It has so much fragrance, and it tastes so much better. And that was store-bought organic garlic that I bought and just planted it because I missed my opportunity, my window at Johnny's last year to pick up garlic and get it in. So I just picked up one from the store, a couple of them from the store, and the garlic, it didn't get very big, but what we did get was amazing.
Looks like you're in the jungle. Let me give you, show you what we did with the trellising. You see that? Probably better if I get it from the side. My granddaughter and I extended the trellis from right here. We put another bar up there, and we put probably, hopefully you can see that plastic netting. And so we're having the cucumbers now growing toward the center of the hoop house.
Purple onion.
All right,
half this bed was white, half of it was purple. There's my first purple, a red onion, I guess is what they call them here. It's okay.
What were you doing?
Hmm?
What were you doing? You're testing to see.
I was checking to see if that one looked a little sad because that's damp on the outside, but the onion itself is still fine. It's solid. I was just checking.
So you're just testing to make sure it wasn't rotten, soft, and which would mean it's rotten.
Right, and I don't want to put that. And I have to be careful because we still have the skewers in this bed.
And actually, probably pick from the back side.
Yeah, I will.
Since the cucumbers. We did look, didn't we, that onions and cucumbers grow together?
Yes, they were fine in my companion planting book that I have. And I think it's from Better Homes and Gardens or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember either, but I've used that book for, gosh, I used it when we were at the farm in West Virginia.
And I ended up, you may have caught in the camera, I ended up staking the peppers. I came down here and the peppers had so much weight from the fruit. They were either on the ground or almost, so I went ahead and staked those. I used those little tomato clips we showed you how we're clipping the tomatoes, and that worked well, even though I used two together to get them wide enough on this rod. Can't even see you with all the cucumber leaves.
There's a nice size red one. And you know, that's really about all you ever use for a recipe. Why do we need those big honking ones at the grocery store? I'm sure there's a reason for it, but for
Probably,
me, it works out better that size.
it's probably easier to mechanical harvest, I would guess.
Probably, yeah, I can see that.
And that white down, I tried shredded paper for mulch. I don't like it. I was just looking for something that we had, and I tried it. I'm not real thrilled with the paper mulch.
Yeah. I'm going to take these up to the deck and lay them out on the table we have up there for a little bit for them to dry off a little bit before we put them up on the screen.
I'm not giving you a shot of the Mr. Cool unit, even though they work great. Look what we've got on top. We've got a praying mantis out here. Better move, praying mantis, before the cats see you. Our cats are lethal on any insect. I'm gonna get this drying rack down. It'll tilt.
You still have one little garlic clove, or did you just put that?
That's an onion.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to do it this way with getting these onions in the cure. I think if we can get the...
Some of them are too small. They just go right through the hole. So we'll have to put the bigger ones hanging, and then the other ones will just lay on top.
Yeah, we're putting the tails through so we can leave this tilted.
Yeah, they're fine. They've got enough. I
got it.
Sorry, folks. I don't like bugs.
Alright. I like where this is at, but we're still learning how to load it and use it.
Yeah. So in a couple of days, we'll show you how we're going to store these onions. They have to sit out here for about 3 or 4 days and get a skin on them.
Hello, we're back at the onion / garlic drying rack. It's been almost 2 weeks. I want to say Sunday will be 2 weeks. We have got too many things going on. So what we decided to do, or what Kelly decided to do, was she just wants to put these on the harvest rate and kind of have freeze dried, kind of minced is what?
Minced onions.
You're right. Okay, so what I'm doing is, because I'm taller, and you saw me struggling with the rack before, I just use a coat hanger so it doesn't fall so much and everything just fall off. Yeah, big, real high tech. But what I'm doing is just, I'll just show you one. I'm just cutting the tops off. I'm gonna knock the dirt off, take a little bit of the skin off. I'm just trying to get it cleaner so it goes from outside into the kitchen and doesn't make a mess. And I'll let Kelly do the knife work and get it ready for the harvest rate
Bruce very
tray.
kindly cleaned a lot of them. Most of them, we were lucky if we got some bigger than this. Wasn't a great season for onions. We're going to have to research that for next year. But what I'm doing is I'm taking the skins off and I'm peeling them and chopping them up with my little chopper and putting them in the trays. I'm going to make freeze-dried onions. So, and then I'm also going to do my basil. I tried hanging the basil up to dry it. At our other farm, all I had to do was hang it out on the back porch, and it would dry up and be beautiful. It wasn't doing that this time. I was afraid it was going to get moldy. So they look a little sad, but I've got some basil leaves that I was able to save before they rotted. And then I'm going to put some sage. As soon as I wash this, I'm going to put some sage on there as well. And then I'm not sure what else I might do. I think I'm going to do some cucumber chips because we really like those. And I was thinking maybe this weekend I could make a nice little dip to go with those. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We just needed to get some stuff done before the big canning starts later with my tomatoes and everything like that. Thank you, guys.
And we were being careful to run in the harvest rate things.
Yes, he's right. I bought some apples, just a small bag. I wanted to see how they're going to do. But I didn't want to run the apples with onions and basil and sage. I don't think that's going to taste very good, but we'll catch you back around on the probably sometime tomorrow and we'll show you how this all turns out. We just pulled everything out of the harvest right. These are freeze-dried onions, and look, they turned out beautiful. And some of them are purple onions, and then these are just regular yellow onions. And then we have some cucumber chips. These things are really cool for dipping like a potato chip. The sage turned out beautiful. And my sad basil did dry up, and it's going to be fine. So I'm planning on using most of this probably pretty quickly. So I'm actually going to put the onions into mason jars, and I'm going to put the herbs into mason jars, and then I'll probably put the chips in a bag. But it turned out, it was our experiment with the onions, and that was the first time I've done herbs in it. And so far, I'm really pleased. I couldn't be more happy with this product. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your Saturday, and we're gonna get moving on with some other projects here at the house today. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and we're gonna see you on the next one. If you can, if you will, if this has been informative for you, please like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us. Sometimes we wonder if anybody else watches our videos. We would really appreciate you giving us that thumbs up and subscribe. We'll talk to you later, and we'll see you on the next one.